Welcome to tacosandgeeks.com. Justin here, back with more reviews. And today we're back reviewing my favorite show right now, My Adventures with Superman. This is episode 8, which is entitled Zero Day Part 1. As always, I give you a brief synopsis. So without further ado, here we go. Lois meets her journalism idol, Vicki Vale, only for Vicki to make Lois question for her loyalties to Superman. Meanwhile, Superman hunts down Task Force X while dealing with a new power. And this will include a little bit of a minor spoiler because just because of what the new power is, that's the only deep dive I'm going to do. His new power that he develops this week is super hearing. And what I really loved about this episode is the fact that you really see, and excuse my French, how much of a bitch having super hearing is. Like, he is at the point where he's hearing everything. And it's really cool to see. And Man of Steel, we touched on it a little bit in Clark's early years back in the school, where Martha came in and told him that he just has to focus, that way he can only hear what's around him, not everywhere. And it's the whole episode is him dealing with this power. And I like how this particular power he has to really learn how to control, because not only is he constantly being Superman 24/7 now, but it's affecting his sleep cycle, it's affecting his body, because it's really causing him some anxiety, and to the point where it's really affecting his body, and he can't sleep, and he hasn't slept in days because all he's doing is saving people. As you see from that still there, he is not sleeping because all he's doing is saving people, because that's all he's hearing is peril, is people in danger, in situations. And there's an actually funny joke in here where he goes to Jimmy and he's just like, I can hear everything, and these people, they have problems, Jimmy, serious problems. I was cracking up because it's nice to see Clark just realize, like, could you imagine if you can hear everything? You can hear everybody's issues, their insecurities, even things that you probably even don't want to hear. And I thought they did a really good job of exploring what is it like to have super hearing and how much of a bitch that actually is. But this is actually pretty much of a, this is actually probably, I would say, their darkest episode here, because not only is Lois now really questioning, especially from the previous episode, questioning whether Superman can turn evil. Now you have Vicki Vale in here, and Vicki, this is a very different characterization of Vicki. I'm actually, it's a breath of fresh air, but it's also making Vicki look like a heel in this. Like, she is a complete opportunist. Like, I hated Vicki Vale. Like, you're gonna hate Vicki Vale watching this, and that's all I'll say about that. When you see her interactions, you'll see how she's presented to herself. She is so smelling her own farts, to put it nicely. She is the most arrogant character I've seen so far in the show, and wow, like, credit to the performance, because it really made me hate Vicky Vale. But overall, this was a very solid episode. I'm not gonna get too deep into the plot with Task Force X and stuff like that, because gotta leave a little bit of stuff so you can watch the stuff. But it was a very solid episode. It was really, really good. I really like the more darker tone that this is taking, and I like and it's not darker tone like, like somebody's dying or something. It's more of a darker tone because of what Clark is dealing with the super hearing, and constantly being up, and really coming to grips and trying to, come to terms with people. They touch on a particular theme that Batman v Superman tried to touch on and explore, is the fear of Superman, and the fear of someone having all this power. And I think they fleshed out this fear very well in this episode. This is actually a part one of this particular arc here, and it's nice to see that the main focus is back to Amanda Waller, Task Force X, and whatever's going in. There is another cameo in here, and someone returned from a previous episode to, and we're starting to see signs that he's about to be the you know who of the you know what. So definitely check this one out. This is another solid episode. This is Justin from tacosandgeeks.com. If you like what we do here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That helps out a lot on this channel. And thank you for all your support. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like, of course. And if you're watching this on tacosandgeeks.com, check out all our coverage from Hollywood Shorts. Check out our coverage from Otakon, various cons, If you're watching this on the channel, check out UWL. Our weekly and now is on Fridays and Saturdays. Thank you for all your support for tuning in. So UWL will be here weekly, so Fridays and Saturdays. And that's pretty much it. It's early in the morning, so but I had to get this review out. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Peace, love, happiness, and all that good stuff. Later days.